As we come into the new year in FY25, like I say in financial terms, I think a lot of us start to think about our purpose. What is our actions? What is our goal? What is our intention for the new year? And if you're in that predicament right now where you're trying to figure out exactly what your purpose is, what you want to do, or what your goals are, that means you're in the right mindset. That means you are on the right channel, more importantly. But other than that, I think that we need to really define and be very specific on what our purpose is. So if you want to learn about how to bring greater awareness to what your purpose is here on earth, or what your season is here on earth, I want you to keep watching this video, okay? So as you know, if you watched any of my videos, my name is Terrence Feagin. I consider myself to be a mindset coach, right? I consider myself to be a mentor. I consider myself to be someone you can look up to for motivation, someone you can look up to for inspiration, or if you just want to hear somebody talk about mindset, family life, stuff like that, this is the channel for you. So as I said, talking about purpose, a lot of us right now, we're always wondering, what is our purpose in life? What can I be doing to better suit myself to have a good life, right? And as we say from the lessons or the last video that I did, what is a good life? Health, wealth, love, and happiness, right? How do you further expand on the idea of having a good life? Well, before I get really into what a good life is, I want to help you to understand what your purpose is. So I want to start here in this one thing. I always tell people is that if you don't truly understand who you are, not who you are in terms of your culture, who you are in terms of your neighborhood, who you are in terms of your grades, your work ethic, your love life, your work, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking deeper. I am. Who am I? You are not just your name. You are not just your environment. You are not just from your parents, right? And I'm going a little deep here, right? So if you don't want to go deep and really understand what exactly I'm talking about, just move away. Go to another video. But if you want to keep learning, keep watching this, okay? So what I'm saying is that when I think in terms of who I am as a person, I know that I'm in a physical body, right? I know that I have brains. I know I have blood coursing through my veins. I know that I can stand on 2 feet. I know that I'm human. But deeper than that is that I know that I have a spiritual being. I know that I'm connected to a larger source than what I currently am, than what I can currently see in my consciousness. The foundation of who you are is most important for you to bring awareness to before you can continue to thrive in this world. Because if you don't know your origin, it's going to be like you lost. You're not going to know your way. You're not going to have a foundation of what you can stand on. So know this, if you know anything, is that who you are is more than just your name, your home, and even your parents, right? Who you are is a spiritual person connected to a larger source. Now, you may be somebody that don't believe in God or be of a religious person. I get you. I got you. We all have our own different beliefs. But what I want you to know is that if you look around, just look around, whether you believe you're born from the universe, whether you believe that you're a Buddhist, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Baptist, whatever it is, you are connected to that higher source. And if you are connected to that higher source, that means that that source is within you. So the same creative power that God created in this whole entire world, he's giving you that same ability. But in order for you to truly understand the magnitude of that ability, it goes right back to this. I am. I am of God. I am of a higher source that I know that I have the potential to tap into. Now, what is that higher source? Let me erase this real quick. What is that higher source? That higher source is an energy that's flowing through you, right? Now, I'm gonna get into something to leave even more technical here. That higher source has an energy that's flowing through you, in us, out us, and around every single person on this earth. Now, when you start to read books like The Power of the Subconscious Mind, when you start to read more videos, watch more content, listen to more content about the subconscious mind, you'll start to realize that there is a way that you can start to control this energy that I'm talking about. Now, I learned this symbolization, I guess you can say, from Bob Proctor, watching hours and hours of his videos to understand how the mind works. And the reason why I wanted to tap into this is because I wanted to know how I got to where I am right now, but furthermore is how can I get much further in life? Now, this description is going to help you to understand the conscious mind. When you think of the mind, I'm not thinking about the brain. I'm not thinking about the physical body. I'm thinking about the brain is just a electro transmitter where it takes ideas and it flows through your actual body based off emotions. But when I'm thinking about this portion right here, the mind, there's two parts, which is the conscious and the subconscious mind. Now, understand that ideas from outside, pain and thoughts from outside, other outwardly ideas, and also internal ideas all stop here in the conscious mind, right? Here. All of these ideas can flow through your subconscious mind and then give you an emotion, which then would equal out to your results in the real world or in matter, right? In the matter world. What I don't want to confuse you, and I want to keep this short, but thoughts and energies flow through your conscious mind, which then goes through your subconscious mind, whereas all your habits and your abilities flow through. So the subconscious mind is really the place where any idea that you emotionally bring to the earth or bring out forward is going to create then an emotion in your body. So think about this. If you've ever had a time where something crazy happened, like imagine like an accident just got in front of you, right? It just happened while you're driving. Bam, you have a crazy accident. What happens is that those thoughts and that conscious idea of what just happened is going to create an emotion in you, which is then going to produce a result of you screaming, you hollering, or something painful just happened in an outwardly appearance, right? Like your leg just broke off, right? Your leg just broke. What's going to happen? You're going to have an emotional effect to what just happened here. So things that happen in your conscious mind can impact your subconscious mind, which then will result into an emotion which causes a result, okay? I don't want to get too scientific here because I am not a scientist, but what happened once I learned this and I understood how the mind worked, it helped me to learn one thing. What is that one thing? That if I want to have a result in this world, that was going to equal to my thoughts, and my thoughts plus my emotions. Okay? So your thoughts and your emotions are always going to equal your result. So if you ever want to have a good action outside in the material world, you have to focus on what thoughts are happening. You have to focus on your emotions and being tied to those and understand that what I allow my thoughts to go through my brain, go through my mind, is going to create a result. So it's important for you to know that. Like I remember growing up in certain situations where my emotions just got the best of me, right? Fighting or, in school and just getting bad grades. Those thoughts and those habits caused me to continuously stay in those patterns. But it wasn't until I got older, till I started reading, till I started learning how thoughts affect you. That's when I started to change my life. And I can tell you from right now to this day is that I would never allow a negative thought to pass through my subconscious, because I know that if I do, it's just going to create a bad result. So take control of your emotions because they are going to control your results. Take control of your thoughts because those thoughts are going to take control of your emotions. Very important for you to understand this. So why does all of this matter when it comes to pursuing your passion? Your passion is going to be directly reflected on what you consistently believe and hold true for yourself. What do you believe yourself to be? Who do you believe that you are? So what's the next plan? What do you want to start to work on to move towards your plan? Well, the first thing you have to realize is this: outside of who I am, outside of how thoughts work, what do you love? What do you think about on a consistent daily basis? Like, are you constantly sitting around thinking about that one skill that you absolutely cannot stop thinking about? For me, it was speaking. For me, it was constantly putting a message out to those people who, one, enjoy what I like to say, two, also felt like there is a way for them to build and become better. This is the way. Continue to listen to this, continue to watch videos. Matter of fact, subscribe while we're talking about that right now. If you made it this far, trust me, I love you. You're definitely one of my friends. So in terms of moving towards your passion, some key quality traits that I want to talk about. So the first thing is to find your purpose. How do we do that? One, what do you think about often? Right? What is it that you love? What is that one thing you constantly just love or you always come back to, or even better yet, your friends who you're constantly around, what do they tell you that you're good at? Hey, bro, man, you always make me laugh, dog. Like, you need to get on camera. Bro, matter of fact, you need to start making skits. Or, man, every time I come over your house, it smells so good. What you making? You got your own candles? Yo, you need to put that out. Like, when people refer to your skills, your ability, or what you're doing, and they say, hey, you need to expand on that, trying to be good with big words, that ain't me. But if you want to get better with getting bigger and getting better or walking towards your purpose, listen to what your friends and family are telling you. What is it that you absolutely can do without having any type of referring back to an actual manuscript to try to do it better? What do you absolutely can do without any actual effort? That's the big thing. What effort are you doing it at? Do you love it? What do you think about it? Okay. Number two is that, would it be a hobby or would it be a business? Now, everybody has a purpose in life. Everybody has a season. Right now, my season is, working as a financial analyst. Right now, my season is a father. Right now, my season is speaking on camera here on YouTube, growing a business, right? But this is a business. I look at what I'm doing right now as a business. I look at right now, I took it from just a hobby and I made it a business. Now, when you think about your purpose and what you want to do and what you want to have, is it a hobby or is it a business? If it's something in the terms of a purpose, I would rather go down the aisle or the lane of being a business. You never want to put too much of what you love to do as a hobby, especially why I say this, because as a hobby, you're going to be lazy at it. As a business, you're going to be focused. You're going to like, yo, every day I got to do something better. I got to get 1% better. I have to make this my business of pursuing this passion because I cannot stop thinking about it. And I know that other people need this. So do not limit your purpose as a hobby, because a hobby is something you're going to do every other hour or so. When you have a burning desire, it should be considered as a business. I don't think I can say that any other way. Okay. Number three, when pursuing your purpose, you think about it, you love it. It's a hobby, it's a business. Now, if it's a business for you, you got to make that plan out. Okay. You have to make the plan out. Now, when it comes to that plan is that, it has to be every day. As I was saying before, it has to be every day. But honestly, you have to have a group or a community that you can dive into, right? Communities are always going to be there to help you and to guide you. And speaking about communities, right now I do have an opportunity for you to join the Thrive Network Mastery Group, where one, I take you through the 9 phases and help you to develop more about your mindset and to help you to grow on the mindset side in order to grow and develop you in your career, your life, your relationship, and then also in business as well. So if you want to join our community, this will be a great place to start. So plan. Do it every day. You join a community, and also you have mentors. So now this topic on mentors for me is still new. I've definitely had mentors where it was in the United States Navy, and I feel like since I got out the Navy, I really haven't had a lot of mentors. But now I'm tapping more into the mentor side and willing to even spend money to continue to grow, right? I feel like a lot of what I was doing and who I am was based off of the books that I read, and I looked at those books as being my mentors as well. But you have to understand that being in proximity, being able to talk and be able to gain knowledge from people who've been in the industry for multiple years is how you can really, it's a ticket to the fast lane, in my opinion. They'll tell you pitfalls and lanes to stay out of because they've done it, or you can give them your idea of what you want to do and they'll tell you exactly how to do it. So mentors is another thing under planning. Then also networking for me as well. What I'm starting to learn is that these people who had great companies like Phil Knight in the book, The Shoe Dog, I remember him always speaking about meeting up and teaming up with one of his best friends and them flying all over to China to be able to go look at these different factories where they would get it a lot lower, or being at certain events in like Oregon and being with his friend or being with his networking individuals where he continued to build his business. So you have to be in a network. You have to have a connection. Like we as humans, we all have to be in connection with each other, right? We all have to be in one cadence in order to really get greater in this world. And I really believe that if we as humans just all came together and it was focused on one mission and one goal, we can get so much further in life. But I feel like our phones and technology and the development of just so much social media and technology is really dividing us. But if we were to come together and have one focus, we can go so much further in life, so much further. So again, your purpose, what do you think about? What do you love? This needs to then be a business for you, and then you have to plan. And then the last thing I'll say here is this, is that with the plan, you just got to action. It's got to be action, right? Action. Go get it. Don't wait. You have to work it every single day, 1% better every single day. So if your purpose is to be better and be healthier, you think about it all the time, you know your body just is not feeling, you got to go do it. You got to love it. You got to think about it. Then you got to make it your business every single day to go up and establish yourself as a healthier person, whether it's meditating, whether it's through affirmations, whether it's through working out every single day. You have to make it your business. Then you have to plan it. You have to plan it, be with people in that community, be with mentors, be in a network every single day, and then just get better, 1%. 1% every single day. But as I said before, none of this matters if you don't have the awareness of who you are. What do you want to be? And know that it's just deeper than yourself. You understand and you'll see that your purpose will start to come to life. So again, as I said before, if you need help pursuing your purpose and you want to learn more of what I was talking about, the 9 phases, I want you to click down below. I'm actually going to give you an opportunity to get a free ebook on learning how to take your purpose, monetize it, create a community, and then shoot advertisements out there into the great social media universe where you can start to attract people that are just like you because they need you. You think that they don't need you, they need you. And I'm, fair testament of that is that I see that these videos are helping people out. I see that my words, my encouragement, and my focus is helping people out. So imagine, just in 8 billion people or 10 billion people in the world right now, how many people can you attract that would love to learn a skill that you have? So don't limit yourself, believe in yourself, and ultimately keep moving forward 1% every single day. If you love this, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and let me know what part of this video you like, and you can even let me know what you want to see next. So I appreciate y'all as always, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.